Son of a bitch! Catch Belphegor, Rowena, break next week, Cass. Alright. For those of you that saw the episode, you know what this is. For those of you that didn't, you're going to be confused for about a minute. Stupid episode. I hate you episode. What is up, SPN family and YouTube family? Wolf420, and we are back once again with another Supernatural review. Season 15, episode number 3, entitled The Rupture. And this was some shit. But let's get into this, shall we? This episode, called The Rupture, was all about the rupture and trying to close the rupture. And lots of things happened, but we start off with Rowena and the boys and Belphie and Cass, and Rowena's got a plan to strengthen the barrier, and they begin on this quest, and you get an awesome scene with Sam and Dean and Rowena and Belphie and Cass walking along in a graveyard like some kind of epic RPG party, and that was pretty dope. And it's fitting that they're walking in a graveyard, very Halloween-y. So we end up with Rowena attempting to cast a strengthening spell to strengthen the barrier. And as she is attempting to cast this spell, she gets flashes of all the rage and all the feelings of the ghosts and everything that's going on. And she discovers that it cannot be closed. The barrier is about to explode. And it's just all about to go to hell. That's where you cut to the intro segment. And then we cut back. And we continue. We come up with a plan to find Lilith's crock or horn or something that will get the souls to come back to hell. So we won't end up going on this plan. Meanwhile, friggin' Ardat finds Ketch in the hospital and tells him he had one job: to find Belphegor. She figures out that he's protecting his friends and he won't betray them, and that was pretty amazing to see. And then, bam, she rips out his still beating heart and shows it to him, and then finally yanks it apart and kills him. So Ketch is dead. Son of a bitch! So we continue on from there. We have Belphie and Cass in hell. And this episode went to hell in a handbasket very quick. I do say so myself. And with Belphie and Cass in hell, looking for the artifact, they find a demon looting, and Cass just kills him without even listening, and it seemed like the demon was kind of friendly. But whatever. So it turns out, though, that Ardat shows up and tells Cass that Belphie is going to use the horn. We also get a scene where Belphie and Cass are having an exchange, and Belphie forces Cass to sing to open this thing. And they cut away. They didn't let us see Cass sing the song of praise. But they cut back to Cass finishing the song. And that was all a really funny scene with Belfie and Cass. But it turns out Belfie was actually playing them all along. Damn it! Son of a bitch! We just had hilarious scenes and all that. And then Belfie turns out to be playing them. This episode, really pisses me off. So, eventually, that stops. The plan fails. Cass kills him. And as he's killing him, Belfie begs Cass, saying that he was Jack. I don't really think this was Jack. For real, I think it was Belfie lying. Cass didn't believe him anyways, called him a liar, and smited him there. If it was Jack, Jack will come back, and he'll be like, damn, Cass, I just get back and you smite me. And Jack will be like, it didn't kill me, but it sure hurt like hell, ass butt. That'd be kind of funny. So, we get that scene. And we find out that Rowena can sacrifice herself to suck up all the souls and descend into hell and close the gate behind her. And the scene with Sam and Rowena, that was sad. It was crazy. And this episode, like I said, was very upsetting, I do have to say. And we continue on with Sam and Rowena having a moment, and then finally she plunges the blade with Sam's help, or she helps Sam plunge the blade into her, and then she twists it and takes it out, and the souls begin collecting inside of her. Now, you know what? Now, we have this really touching scene at the end as she's falling into hell, saying, goodbye, boys. Just like Crowley had said, goodbye, boys, when he sacrificed himself in season 13. Well, at the end of 12. And, yeah, it was just crazy, man. It's crazy. But I gotta say right here, I'm not sure if Rowena's actually gone. Maybe she is. She probably is. But it would be awesome if she wasn't actually gone. And she collected all the souls into herself. And she becomes like Queen of Hell. And that would be interesting. That would be awesome. But yeah, Rowena died. Son of a bitch. And then they're going to take a break on Halloween. Of course, we don't get to see a supernatural Halloween episode where Sam and Dean do some funny shit in some costumes and shit. Damn it. But then after this tragic episode, yeah, how could you? So, then, the end of the episode, Castiel and Dean are talking, and Dean is just still pissed and still blames Cass for Mary, and Cass tried to talk to him, Dean wouldn't talk, and Cass decides to leave. Damn this episode! Jesus! Alright. So this sucks. Cass gone. Catch dead. Rowena dead. Belphegor turned out evil. That's damn. They do manage to close the Rupture and stop the ghost apocalypse, but they're thinking it's over. It ain't over. It's probably a long ways away from over. There's a lot left to cover. We are on the final season, and we just had a tragic episode where it was also starting to be really funny at times. It would have been really funny to continue with Cass and Belphegor working with everybody. You know, it was interesting. I liked his character. It turned out he was playing everybody. They almost should have just let him do his thing and had him as an all-powerful deity and just working it out from that way. I don't know. But yeah, this was some shit. This episode was nuts. This was Supernatural Season 15, Episode number 3, entitled The Rupture. This will be Wolf 420. And I guess we're just gonna,
dude,
end this here.
What happened to the wolf den?
Long story, dude, Wolf. Long story indeed. Don't know what happened to the wolf den. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe not in these. Maybe in something different. Who knows? Anyways, this will be Wolf 420. And always keep fighting. Have an awesome day. Be excellent to each other. And as always, people, peace out. This episode sucked. Okay, I mean, it didn't suck. It was still a solid episode, but damn, a lot of bad shit. That sucks.